Eiffel Tower
Yeah.
ballad. Eiffel Tower ballad. That
Interesting.
Must be a genre.
That's a category.
Yeah.
Katrina
if
came
it's
up
not,
with the
let's
category.
make it.
It must be a category.
And you know what Eiffel Tower looks like?
It's a conspiracy.
I'm looking into it.
I'm
What are
wrong.
we doing
Most
here?
likely I'm
We
wrong.
don't know.
But
We're not
yeah.
checking anything, just yapping.
We're just
talking.
putting out commentary.
We're just
out there.
talking.
No facts.
I have
just
also some
opinions.
theories and suspicions about it.
Okay.
In my head.
Which community do we attack?
Yeah.
And they decided, rugby.
The
fans,
rugby
you
ones.
know,
Yeah.
those are the ones that are most likely
They'll
to
just
be like,
flock to
oh,
Eurovision.
Because they were
Eurovision.
like, they looked at last year, they're like, oh, we did well. Why? Because we announced it
Yeah.
in Six Nations.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simona, I
don't
agree
even know
with
how
you.
you made that
For the
comparison.
first time, I agree with Simona.
Exactly. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eurovision is My Religion. And here we are.
Hello,
our-
Simona.
Thank you. Your loyal friends, yappers, and just fans of Eurovision who just like to listen to Eurovision songs and channel all of our opinions to this this podcast, for better or for worse. Probably for better for our friends. What is August doing is he...
Channeling.
We are channeling.
Channel.
So thank you for joining us in this another episode. Today we are covering two quite big performances on Eurovision stage, which is Australia and also France. Both internal selection process sort of chosen songs that that sort of get revealed in a quite grandiose way. We're gonna start.
Sorry, did France do another grandiose reveal that I missed?
Yeah.
They did Six
what was-
Nations.
During
Again.
Six Nations again?
Again?
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow, they're
I
really trying to blend this Eurovision rugby
Wow.
fandom.
Rugby fans and
Yeah.
Eurovision
I totally missed this year. Last year, I remember.
Yeah, last year was epic.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I'm excited. Now we get to see it.
No,
right?
but interestingly, I don't know how they revealed it because official song is like a video.
Uh-huh.
But I do have my French sort of French adjacent friend who wrote to me that she was watching the final and she again saw the Eurovision song.
Wow.
Oh.
So that is my assumption. Didn't fact check it,
Okay.
but
Well, somebody's gonna fact check it on
Yeah.
on the internet.
please fact check it. I'm trying to find the.
That's okay. You don't need to currently
Scroll.
live fact check.
Okay, anyway. We're going to start with Australia, actually, to make things interesting.
180. Boom.
So you know the thing that I
Just-
said about France? Forget it. We're starting with another country.
Let it go. Let
Just
it
to
go,
keep
guys.
it on your edge. Keep you on
You
your
have to
toes.
keep on going.
Check that you're not sleeping.
So Australia, they are sending the artist called Delta Goodrem with a song Eclipse. Delta,
Strong name.
yeah, very strong name, isn't it? Delta is actually a very famous singer, actress, personality in Australia. I think previously Australia was sending quite a lot of sort of indie, different, maybe more smaller artists. But this one is a big one. It's a big hitter. Basically, we're sending a very popular person.
Uh-huh.
Katrina might fact check me on this, but I did think that for like at least several years in a row, because they did like an initial internal selection, like a selection process when they first participated, and then they were giving each year like a different artist from that selection an opportunity to participate in Eurovision. So at some point they like ran out of the artists that
Maybe that's
participated
what
in that
happened, yeah.
initial round. I don't know whether it's this year or like in previous years.
From some round from 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I read in comments somewhere.
I find it so difficult to believe that someone like Gojo.
So little fact checking
Participated
is
so-
No,
happening.
I think Gojo was like no, I don't think
Afterwards.
so. Maybe it started with
Okay.
Gojo, but like who was the duet before Gojo?
yeah, the very
I think
national.
they were still from the kind of
Locale?
initial round. Yeah, I think they were from the initial round of like.
So we don't know if
We don't know.
That,
We don't know.
but
Correct-
interesting
don't know.
Correct
fact.
me if I'm
What
wrong.
are we doing
Most
here?
likely I'm
We
wrong.
don't know.
but
We're not
yeah.
checking anything, just
Yeah.
yapping.
we're just
talking.
putting out commentary.
We're just
out there.
talking.
No facts.
I have
just
also some
opinions.
theories and suspicions about it.
Okay.
In my head.
In my head,
Should I share those?
I don't know if I should say it.
Okay, moving on. Very, very popular. She actually signed like a recording contract at the age of 15
Mm.
Okay.
and released her first debut studio album in 2003, which topped the
2003?
chart. Yeah,
Wow.
topped the charts for like 29 weeks and is one of the highest selling Australian albums of all time.
Wow.
Wow.
So
So she's like Madonna in
I
Australia.
suppose, yeah, she's big.
Kylie Minogue
Yeah.
kind
Uh-huh.
of level.
Interesting that we don't know her.
Yeah.
You know? Outside of us.
Yeah. But anyway, Australia hasn't actually qualified for the last 2 years with Milkali song and with the Milkshake Man. So
Robbed.
I think we're really hoping, obviously, for a qualification, if not an even better result. And maybe let's listen to the song and see what we think and how it will perform.
Let's hear it.
Let's do it.
Is this Australia?
Potentially. Oh, a harp.
Ooh.
A more rare instrument. Usually it's a violin. Ooh, nice
Oh wait,
voice.
isn't she like a judge on a talent
The
show?
Voice.
She was, I think, the judge in
Wasn't she?
The
In
Voice
one
or
of them,
something
right?
like that.
Yeah, because I
Yes,
saw
yes.
some clips probably with her
She is.
commenting.
You guys watch The Voice Australia?
Yeah, like on the internet, sometimes you watch stuff.
Visually it looks like a sequel to Theo's last year Cyprus.
Yeah.
Theo,
Yeah.
which was also
Robbed.
in the desert.
When this chorus hit, I'm slightly a little bit disappointed. Suddenly.
Because it's very pop Eurovision.
It's like very like
Yeah.
generic generated AI song, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I would say like mid 20 teens kind of type of Eurovision song.
It's
like
another instance of it's a song, but like well produced, but it's a song.
very Swedish pop kind of.
Oh no, I had such high hopes in the beginning.
But it's not awful.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but she's just.
But like you're reacting like it's awful. Like it's okay.
I think it's he
I'm
built
reacting like this
expectations.
because because in the beginning it seemed so interesting
Just-
with the harp and everything.
Transform yourself to 10 years ago. This would be a banger.
10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
You're just too modern for the song.
Yeah, this chorus is a bit annoyingly predictable.
Exactly. When I like see 4 steps ahead, I'm annoyed. It's like you've heard
This
every
is a
turn
also
of the
nice
song
part.
before it
If
comes.
Focus stopped talking, we could hear it.
This is the one interesting part of the song, and it's gone.
And it will be back to
Yes.
the chorus.
Okay, change intonation.
But this is
key
very,
change.
very
This is so
Eurovision.
Eurovision.
Change at the end.
This reminds me of good old times.
Yeah, guys, like you should
But we
have
didn't
raised
have
this.
And the big wind machine
Yeah.
and like all.
Oh look, the rhythm changed it now.
She really likes those scarves.
Shampoo.
Good voice.
Beautiful woman.
It just transformed me to a better time. Like
Simpler times.
simpler times 10 years ago. Like
Yeah.
this is where I was mentally. I liked 10 years ago. 10 years ago was a good time. Not for me personally, but
Yeah.
in the world was a good time.
But I don't know. I think still it's not a very distinctive melody. I think people will just be bored of this beautiful woman singing a song.
just so bored of like
Yeah,
beautiful women.
Yeah, but
singing a nice
it's
song.
it's
Yeah.
almost like a stereotype.
them.
Beautiful
It
woman,
is,
nice
it is.
dress.
Very
it's a song.
predictable
If they-
structure,
if they-
predictable key change.
But
I think what obviously, again, the comment I made already before, but you can sense that she has a stunning voice. That will really help. She carries the camera really well. So I think that will be really good for her. I agree the song is a bit predictable, especially the chorus parts. The end bit was nice. The end bit did give hope, but the end bit is too
the
late.
piano
Yeah.
or the
yeah.
The
changing.
piano and then the, key
piano and
change
the
is like
changes, yeah.
Okay.
intensifies a little bit.
Exactly.
It will do great. It will do very, very well, I think.
I mean, it has obviously a large population appeal.
Yeah.
And also a very famous
Famous name.
name. And
She's extremely experienced, so we don't need to question her vocals.
Exactly.
It's not
The
going to
staging
be a
probably will
Gojo
good.
situation.
Yeah.
Staging will be good. She will do very well. I think
Yeah.
juries will like this. Juries love a clean, simple song that they can follow, you know? They're
Exactly.
very methodical. not too much experimentation, no crazy genres. Juries will love this.
Conspiracy.
But I think I'll have a relationship with the song similar to, depending on how well this does, I might have
You
a
change
similar
your relationship then.
a
I
similar-
see what you did.
Oh,
Relationship with a
flexible
song.
situationship.
Depending on how it does, I might have a similar relationship with this song, like I did with Sweden's Cornelia Jacobs, "Hold Me Closer,"
Yes, I
Which was-
thought of this.
which was like, it's fine. It's just a very cliche, good pop song.
no.
I
But-
love that
No,
song.
exactly. I disagree strongly.
The fact that-
Cornelia
strongly.
Jacobs' song was much more interesting. than
For me,
Exactly,
it's very
much more
similar. For
interesting.
me, it was similar, and the
Well,
fact that
you're
it did so well,
minority.
the fact that it did so well annoyed me.
What was-
So if this is in top 3, it will annoy me greatly. If it's in the final and top 15, yeah, fair enough.
But I think,
Nothing like a Cornelia song.
Yeah.
yeah.
Simona, I
don't
agree
even know
with
how
you.
you made that
For the first
comparison.
time, I agree with Simona.
Exactly. Nobody typically agrees with me. Everybody
Yeah.
agrees with you, Katrina.
How is it nothing? It's women with great voices singing a well-produced standard
No,
pop
but
song
it's-
that is not special.
It's different. Cornelia's song was, first
what's
of all,
wrong?
her voice was raspy and interesting. It had a story. The melody was great,
It was so emotional.
distinctive.
You could really feel the emotion
Yeah.
of a song. We will listen to that and the B song afterwards and we'll compare things, compare notes.
No, but I think
How do you just hate that song? I know that.
No, I didn't like that it did so well. If it remained
I
somewhere
remember
solidly
you
in the
hating
middle.
the song
Yeah,
before
you
you
just-
doing
you
well.
just didn't like it.
I hate
You
the
always
hype
hated
around
the
it.
song.
It was so hyped
because you
up.
don't like the cutesy female singing voice
What?
of like.
No, I like cutesy females.
No,
Exactly, not
the
very
raspy voice.
I like
I
it.
think you don't like
Okay,
that
let's
voice.
move on.
back,
Anyway.
back to Australia. I think she might do well because it is a typical song. Like people sometimes like good typical performances, right? Like we get like so many like experimental stuff now in Eurovision that then people who like basic stuff like tend to diverge. but-
Basic, I mean, like you could even say just a well-produced
Yeah.
song. It's not a bad song.
But it's
just,
nice when
quite
those songs have
uniform, I would say.
melodies. When they have memorable. Do you remember the melody of the song?
I remember you talking too much over
no,
that
but
song.
no, it's not the reason why you don't remember. Nice try. No, but there have been songs like was it Swedish Invincible? Lady Invincible
2006.
Ta, ta, ta. That's a simple, powerful song with a woman
But
and
that's 20
memorable.
years ago. This is 10 years ago. You're mixing the
Still, you don't remember the melody? Checkmate.
checkmate. Fair enough.
Okay. I suppose, yeah, probably. I think
Very heated discussion. Most of it not even about the Australian song, by
something to
the
do
way.
with the song at this point.
No,
Not
it
even
is-
the
it
song
is the
was
song. We don't remember the melody. Checkmate.
Okay.
Checkmate.
Why are you mating me?
Checkmate. Schachmat.
I didn't even. I think the song.
Your king
is
is
fine.
trapped.
The song is fine. I think the song will do pretty well.
It will do well.
It will capture public attention. She will do a banging performance. Everybody will love that.
Bang, bang.
I don't think it will win the contest, and neither do I think it should. So, but you know,
It will do very well, I think, mainly because of the juries. Because I think she's no doubt, she's a great vocalist.
yeah,
She will get jury points. Juries
yeah,
will
and
eat
also
this
if
up
she's famous, she will get
Yeah.
some extra points from that.
for
as well.
that.
But overall, this is a very nostalgic year to 10 years ago because Finland is also giving me like 15 years ago and also predicted to do
Agree.
really well. So
Yeah.
I think people are just
It's
reminiscing for the good days.
the 2016 versus
Good old days.
2026 trend.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's a thing.
2016.
yeah.
Maybe we should compare 2016 versus 2026.
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't
Interest
think
rates
there's
were
anything
low.
to compare.
As an
They're the same
episode
things.
idea.
Yeah. Oh no, we can do. Can you tell if it's 2016 or 20? So next on our list is France.
Aha, 180. We're back.
Yes, we're back to France. As I said, the song was released at the Six Nations, but it wasn't performed live. That's just FYI. But they do have this now, a grand tradition to announce it during rugby matches.
You
Which
know
makes
those
sense.
rugby Eurovision fans, the crossover.
A big
that's-
crossover in fandom,
Yeah.
I suppose.
marketing strategy.
I'm sure there is a Reddit community of
Yeah.
rugby Eurovision fans.
Yeah, because the fandom is just so huge, you know.
Yeah, because clearly they want to increase Eurovision's popularity in France, and they're like, okay, like which community do we attack?
Yeah.
And they decided, rugby.
The
fans,
rugby
you
ones.
know,
Yeah.
those are the ones that are most likely
They'll
to
just
be like,
flock to
oh,
Eurovision.
Because they were
Eurovision.
like, they looked at last year, they're like, oh, we did well. Why? Because we announced it
Yeah.
in 6 Nations.
Yeah.
So let's do that again.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
So France is sending Monroe with a song Regard. Don't know how to pronounce it.
Monroe.
Which I think means look. And it's a, like we said, it's internally selected song, as Fran does. The artist is actually 17-year-old, and French-American 17-year-old. You
Wow.
will see that she's a classical and crossover artist, and you will see what that means in a second when we react.
Classical crossover.
And crossover.
Between
Crossing
rugby
over.
and Eurovision. But
In all
crossover.
fairness, she's representing the true crossover.
Okay.
Classical, Eurovision, and rugby.
I wonder
A
what does
crossover.
crossing over refer to.
Yeah, what is the genre of crossover?
So maybe let's react to the song and see what we
What's
feel
her
about.
name?
Monroe.
I'm on Rocky. Let's see.
Thanks for listening to my spiel.
No, he did, because he even asked Monroe and then he forgot in like 30 seconds.
Okay, is this little Monroe?
I don't remember 17-year-olds being this young.
Does she have dreadlocks?
I don't think that's her yet.
Is she dreadlocks?
No, it's supposed to be her as a child.
There's
like,
no way she's singing this.
her remembering. It's the Eurovision heart.
That's French.
Eiffel Tower.
Very
French as
grand.
it gets.
Very
Do
grand.
not show an Eiffel Tower. Challenge impossible for France.
Quand tout s'illumine dans tout Paris, que les rues se vident.
A nice start.
Ici,
Okay, I'm hearing the classical. Not hearing the crossover yet.
So,
regarde-moi, regarde-toi,
I mean, this is
regarde-toi.
jury baiting, right?
C'est ça l'amour,
Yeah.
tu
Very
ne
operatic.
seras jamais perdu.
Wow. Okay, yeah. It's a big bait. And she's classically trained, right? So
She is
she
classically
is
trained.
singing.
She should be able to sing
Opera,
like
yeah.
that.
Emmener dans ma poitrine,
But they've been going in this direction for a few years now, right? Like solo, female, strong vocals, ballad.
Oh, this is not exactly a ballad, though, isn't it?
I haven't reached the crossover part, so I'm just commenting on what.
Anyway, okay. I think it is meant to be crossover because it's like a pop opera, no? It's a crossover between classical.
but where's the pop? The beat.
regarde-toi.
Okay, we're building. So maybe.
C'est ça l'amour.
Very theatrical, this part. It looks like a musical, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think that like a 17-year-old can have like this powerful voice, right? Like you don't think about
Yeah.
that age.
Huge kudos for them for not sexualizing her.
Yeah.
Really good. Because, like, we have seen instances, like in
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And very cinematic.
Okay.
It's a beautiful quality jury bait.
Yeah.
Movie soundtrack.
A movie soundtrack. It does sound like a movie soundtrack, doesn't it?
Artsy movie soundtrack. I wonder. Okay, let me start by saying she's very talented and beautiful voice. Disclaimer, everything. But do people actually listen to the songs like this ever?
No, it's a jury bait. It's not created for regular general public to listen. It's created to showcase her amazing vocals.
On the show, right?
Yeah, and get all the jury points because they looked the past few years. So what's doing well? Opera,
Opera.
you know, all in.
Mm. Yeah, but I'm just curious. Generally, are there songs like this ever that are popular?
People listen to classical music, so obviously there are
But-
songs that are popular.
Okay.
But
mean,
yeah,
but
it's not like a pop kind of.
Mhm.
It's not what's playing on the radio, I guess.
Mm.
Exactly. I would really appreciate in a movie. Like I would be
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
oh, that creates the mood and everything.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, the
I wouldn't
killer
listen
is
on a
Bond is
Spotify.
chasing the killer, and
Yeah.
they're on the train.
Potentially, as you, I'll
I
allow
see.
your imagination to continue. But
What do you think?
I mean, it's crazy. Obviously, the ability to sing without having seen obviously on stage, but I assume she's classically trained. She can sing.
Mm.
And her being, like you said, 17 and doing these kind of vocals,
Mm.
that is crazy. And that is
Mhm.
very, very impressive. With a song I actually listened to, obviously, when I was preparing for this episode. And I didn't like it on the first listen. I like it much more now when I listened again. I don't know why, but there is something that I suppose resonates a bit more than before for me.
Mhm.
So I'm moving towards appreciation of the song, which was not the case when I first listened to it.
Okay,
Mhm.
so it grows on you.
At least it grew on me a little bit.
Okay.
Mm.
I think I'm just nothing to do with her or her song in particular, but just a bit annoyed with France. Like they're just going down like the very well-known path of like solo. I then remembered actually Slimane wasn't like solo female singer, but like it just feels like so many years in a row we're now getting
Ballad.
power ballads, French, solo singers.
Mhm.
Obviously, the one year when they didn't send it, then they didn't get a good result. So now they continue sending the same kind of formula, and they all sound great. They're all great singers. There's nothing really that I can fault them for, and there's nothing. It's nothing against the individuals. It's just like I feel like as a delegation, they're just not really trying to like
Send something a bit different.
to be like reinvent themselves. They're just trying to win with some
Yes. I
think that's the
formulaic.
thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're trying very hard.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's
sending
showing
the
too
formula.
much now. Like
Yes.
maybe it's time to chill and just explore what you enjoy and what you want to see on the stage, rather than just really forcing a winning sort of entry. I would say.
Yeah, it looks like they literally have the spreadsheet of like jury evaluation criteria and like going category by category, trying to tick the boxes rather than present something that they actually enjoy, they want to listen to.
No doubt they'll have some kind of interesting staging because that's another thing that they now do, right? So like
Yeah,
they're
it will be
trying
amazing.
really hard. I'm just bored of like this like formulaic approach to it.
Yes,
I would love to see like a national selection process where people, I know like it's not super popular in France, like the whole Eurovision, and that's why they're trying to popularize it.
The Six Nations, it must be popular.
They're trying to popularize it, right? But like I would love to see like some kind of like, their own take rather than like some like jury, marked down version.
There's probably so much talent in France, right?
Yeah,
With
crazy talent.
The French
imagine
music
all the
scene is great.
pop French music.
But I don't think like, I don't know, maybe it is what French people normally listens to, right? But like I don't think this is kind of what the scene is about. I think like so much of the French scene
there is so much more, and we are getting just one side of France year after year.
Yeah.
This very stereotypical Eiffel Tower ballad. Eiffel Tower ballad. That must be a
Interesting.
genre.
That's a category.
If
Katrina
it's
came up
not,
with the
let's
category.
make it.
This must be a category.
And you know what Eiffel Tower looks like?
It's a conspiracy.
Look into it.
But I really agree with Gerd as well. I think maybe we should just go with, do a proper selection process. See what the people think.
I bet there's so much talent.
Oh, I mean, this is talent as well.
She's
This
also
is
very
crazy
talented.
Yes.
She's crazy talent. The only thing is, I wouldn't mind if you raise the minimum age of participation to 18 or even 19. Because I think, especially nowadays, participating in Eurovision, you get so much scrutiny online. Like, you cannot compare it to how it was 10 years ago, right?
Even
so much scrutiny.
People like us.
Comments, people talking all sorts of nonsense about you. I don't know. She's still a child, isn't it? Isn't that a little bit too much for a child?
But I mean, it's too much. Wait, I'm now forgetting what was the French Canadian entry, Évidemment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think
Évidemment.
she was like not a teenager, and she
Yes.
was saying it's too much. Like it's the social media aspect.
It's a
was,
lot.
It was too
A lot
much.
of people are saying that. So
Yeah,
that's why,
so-
like, should we really subject under 18-year-olds or even under
To this
20-year-olds?
kind of
What
scrutiny.
is
Yeah,
the
this
cutoff?
kind of
Is it
scrutiny.
17 or 16?
16 at the
16.
moment. Yeah, which is a
Okay.
bit crazy.
Yeah, I think times have changed in all fairness. Maybe it was appropriate at the time when
Yes.
people just watch the show once
Yeah.
on the TV and we move
Yeah.
on. And now we're
Now for months you're being scrutinized. You go to all, maybe France doesn't go to parties, but yeah, people that go to all these parties, there's like, yeah,
You're
every
part of
move
the
is
problem.
being filmed and analyzed online, and you get all the comments. And I don't know, it's a lot.
and then you get all political comments, everything else.
Of
and
course.
Your choices is scrutinized from that
Exactly.
perspective.
Like, why are you
Yeah.
participating? Why are you not participating?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting debate.
I
What do you
wish-
think?
What do you think? So I just wish she handles this experience well,
And her
And
team
it's-
handles and
and her
protects
team protects her. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, amazing talent. It's just, yeah, it would be nice to see something more experimental and interesting, sort of. But, you cannot deny that there's so much talent.
Yeah.
I just also wonder how she might handle the Eurovision stage. As I don't know on what kind of sizes of stages that she performed before. It might be a bit of a shock as well. It's quite a.
She looks confident though in the clip.
She's 17. How much experience
Yeah.
can she have performing in front of
Mm.
millions of people?
We wish her all the best, and please, management team, look after her.
Because they listen to this
If they are
podcast.
listening to this
I'm sure
podcast,
they're
yeah.
listening
You better.
to. Yeah,
You better.
there's so much good
We
ideas.
know where you live.
Thank you, Australia and France, for sending 2 great entries. Thank you, guys, for being here and commenting on them, and thank you everybody for listening and or watching as well. If you have any other ideas that you would like to add to ours, maybe creative like August has, please post them in our comments, and also please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.